Bread has been a dietary staple for centuries, appearing in various forms across different cultures. From the basic roti in India to the sophisticated sourdough in Europe, bread has evolved significantly over time. This video delves into the intriguing world of bread, exploring its history, ingredients, and health implications. Through this exploration, we aim to provide a comprehensive understanding of what we are consuming when we eat this ubiquitous food item. The basics of bread making. Key ingredients. At its core, bread is made from 4 basic ingredients. Flour. This can be whole wheat or refined. Water, used to knead the flour into dough. Salt, acts as a natural preservative, enhances taste, and strengthens gluten strands. Yeast, a single-celled microorganism that ferments the carbohydrates in flour, producing ethanol and carbon dioxide. Evolution of bread through the ages. Ancient times to Industrial Revolution. Bread making was considered an art in ancient Rome around 300 BC. With the import of African wheat, Rome became a hub for bread production. The introduction of bread to America is credited to Christopher Columbus, while in India, yeast-leavened bread was brought by Portuguese traders in the form of pão. The impact of industrialization. The Industrial Revolution transformed bread from a homemade staple to a commercial product. The advent of pressed yeast and baking soda revolutionized the bread industry. Baking powder, which combines baking soda with an acidic ingredient, made the bread-making process more efficient. However, these innovations marked the beginning of chemical additives in bread. The introduction of chemicals. Refined flour. The late 19th century saw the introduction of machines like the Swiss steel roller, which efficiently separated the bran from wheat grains, creating refined flour. Unlike whole wheat flour, refined flour lacks the nutrient-rich bran, making it less healthy. Bleaching agents. To expedite the whitening of flour, industries introduced bleaching agents like chalk and borax. Despite opposition from figures like American chemist Harvey Wiley, these practices continued. Potassium bromate, a bleaching agent introduced in 1916, was later found to cause health issues like kidney problems and thyroid cancer, leading to its ban in many countries, although it remains legal in the US. Artificial preservatives and modern bread. Common preservatives. Modern bread often contains artificial preservatives to extend shelf life. While natural preservatives like salt, ginger, garlic, and honey have been used traditionally, artificial options became popular over the last century. Nutritional analysis. Examining the ingredients of a typical store-bought bread, we see ingredients like refined wheat flour, sugar, emulsifiers, and various artificial preservatives. These components can have adverse health effects, such as insulin resistance from refined flour and high blood pressure from excess sodium. Potential health risks. Ingredients like calcium propionate, E282, and certain artificial colors have been linked to allergies, migraines, and even cancer in some studies. While not all chemicals are harmful, the risk of long-term exposure is a significant concern. The brown bread myth. Many people opt for brown bread, believing it to be healthier than white bread. However, some brands mix refined and whole wheat flour, add artificial colors to make the bread appear healthier, and market it misleadingly. Thus, not all brown bread is genuinely wholesome. Healthier alternatives and final thoughts. Homemade options. For those who prefer bread, traditional methods of baking, including making bread at home, offer healthier options. Recipes for homemade bread, including sourdough with wild yeast, reduce the need for artificial additives. Switching to local bakeries. Supporting local bakeries can also provide access to fresher, less chemically laden bread. In India, making flatbreads like rotis, bajra, or chickpea flour breads at home can be a healthier alternative. Commercial options. If buying bread from stores, it's essential to read ingredient lists carefully. Brands like Akshay Kalpa Organic claim to use 100% whole wheat flour without preservatives, although individual research is recommended.